What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Grand Lake Oklahoma Kayak Anglers event number 3 YouTube video for me. Loaded up, headed to Grand Lake. I did not get to do any pre-fishing. Had to do a bunch of work this week. Had a bunch of other stuff going on, so no pre-fishing. But anyways, we're loaded up. I've got all my crap just thrown in the truck, hooked up to the kayak, and we are hauling butt that way. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening on Friday night. We're going up to stay in an Airbnb with a couple of dudes. It's gonna be a good time. I've never ever fished on Grand Lake before a day in my life, believe it or not. So this will be a first for me. It's supposed to be a really fun lake, supposed to be a really good lake. They should be getting close to spawning, but the problem is tomorrow is that there's going to be a cold front blowing in. It's going to be pretty cool tonight, and it's only supposed to get up to like 60 tomorrow. What is today? The April 21st, tournament's on 22nd, I think. Anyway, we're headed up that way. I anticipate that the fish are going to be up shallow, but I think they're going to be tough to catch with the cold front. We'll just have to see. So anyways, guys, I'm going to start doing something new on these videos. I'm going to start doing an expenses portion of the video. And so I'll let you guys know how much everything costs. So far we have, I'm doing the event with the Oklahoma Kayak Anglers. So the entry fee is $60. I'm also doing an online event with Socks and Cookies. The OKA tournament for $60. We're entered up in the Socks and Cookies tournament for $40. So $100 in entry fees. And I will post here how much gas I spent on this trip after I get that calculated. And we'll show you a total of all of our expenses. Hopefully we can recoup some of those expenses and cash a check. I don't really anticipate that happening, but you know, anything can happen, and we're gonna go try it. So we'll see you guys on the water, man. I'm going to get to the Airbnb tonight, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Peace. The Airbnb is also an additional $50 added to my cost. What's up, y'all? We're out here, made it to our starting spot. I just picked a spot on the map and decided to start here. We got a super cold north wind today. Not super cold, but pretty chilly. Pretty substantial cold front that just blew in. So I have a feeling that the fish are gonna be tough. I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time dragging stuff around, flipping a wacky rig, creature baits in brush, and so I'm working out here. Show you guys where I'm starting. So I found this there's a bridge here, and there's a bunch of riprap and brush, and then some riprap and brush. And then back here through the bridge is like a backwater, little protected area. And it looked like on the map that the water was a lot cleaner back there. Water temp's about 62 degrees, so they should be up shallow. I think they're going to be tough to catch because of this cold front, but I think they're going to be up shallow. It's just going to be a matter of finding a way to make them bite. So we're going to try to do that, guys. All right, guys, 7 o'clock, first cast. So I started out and fished around this riprap up and down both sides of it, and then worked my way under the bridge to the backwater pocket, and fished up and down the riprap, fished all around back there. Spent about an hour and a half back there fishing around. Wasn't able to find any fish, so I decided to leave that backwater area and try to find some fish, try to get some feedback. All right, guys. So it's about 8:30. I've been back here in this pocket for about an hour and a half. Obviously no luck. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go flip docks, and I'm gonna run around, try to maybe find some riprap banks to crank. Man, it's just been tough. I don't know how everybody else is catching them, but I'm hoping as it warms up, the bite turns on a little bit. So I'm gonna go flip some docks, see if we can get any feedback. So far, we haven't even had a bite. If we can get some feedback on some docks, that bite will just get better, and we'll probably try to crank some riprap too. So I decided to leave this pocket, and I was kind of fishing my way out of it. And as you can see, some riprap right here, but I was on my way to find some docks because I felt like what I was doing wasn't working, and I needed to get some feedback. And right here, as I'm fishing my way out, I kind of stumbled onto a little clue. Let's go. So after catching that fish, I worked down this riprap bank and then cranked around some more rocks and then worked my way over and fished a couple docks with no luck. Then I worked my way over, and you can see this rock sticking out of the water, but this right on the other side of this dock where this rock is sticking up, it's like a long point that comes out in the water, and then there's a big rock sticking off the end of it. So I threw the crankbait a couple times around that rock. Yes. Ooh. Came off the boat. 12-incher, number 2, baby. Let's go. Alright, so here's what I've got going. I've got a flat side crankbait. Seems to do good whenever it's when the fish are weird after a cold front. Casted it by this big piece of slate rock sticking out of the water. And there's a fish on it. Let's catch some more. Alright, y'all. So it's about 10 o'clock. Still 2 fish. We have plenty of time. There's still 5 hours left to fish, so man, I'm just kind of cruising around right now, looking for rocky banks to crank. I'm not really, I wouldn't say that it's a great pattern, but I have caught 2, so hopefully I can just scrape together, keep grinding out, and get 3 more. I got 5 hours to do it, so just gonna focus on 1 fish at a time. Keep on grinding. So I tried to fish the Ned rig around some docks just to see if I could pick off some small fish. I feel like any fish is gonna go a long way. But man, the only thing I've had luck on so far is throwing this crankbait around rocks. So I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'm just gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna lock it in my hands. If I see something else that I think I need to throw something else at, then I might, but I'm really gonna try to spend a lot of time with this crankbait in my hand, at least for the next couple hours. Just see if we can pick up something. I think a limit's gonna go a really long way today. And hopefully the bite gets a little better as it gets warmer. Let's go. not very big, but at this point I'll take them. Go fish number 3. Okay, I think we're locked in, and we're fishing the crankbait on riprap for the rest of the day. Flat side, Guggen Squad, square bill. It's kind of a square bill. See, it's kind of like a tune bill. Kind of acts like a square bill, but flat sided, a little bit more subtle. And doing pretty good. We're caught 3 on it, so I'm gonna keep cranking rock for the rest of the day. I think in 4.5 hours, if I keep doing this, I've got to run into some more fish. Got another one. Oh, it's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a better fish. Get over here. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Okay. Not that big, but he's better. Okay, 2 right here. Let's go, guys. This just got interesting. 4 fish. 15.5. Number 4, baby. All right, let's get one more. So at this point, I decided to work to the other side of the bridge and crank the riprap on the far end. Oh man, I know these fish are on riprap. This is pretty tough. It's pretty hard to fish right now. I may have to run and try to find some riprap that's a little better protected. Maybe I can just catch a fish real quick and go do something else. Let's freaking go! That's what we fishing this winter stuff for. Number 5, baby. He's a tiny one. We need to get rid of him, but that's number 5, baby. 12 inches. Number 5, baby. Let's go. All right, I have 2 12 inchers to get rid of. So, I'm trying to call a 12. 2 12 inchers and 1 13 incher. It makes it worth it right there. My goal today was to have 5. So no matter what, I'm gonna be happy. But I'm gonna try to call up. Try to find a couple more. So it's 8 minutes until noon. We just caught our 5th fish. So no matter what, I'm happy right now. But I'm fishing till 3. I'm gonna try to call up. All right, this is getting borderline dangerous. We got white caps in front of us. All right. I don't like that. We're moving to the other side of the bridge. Golly, look at this. Oh. All right, we're getting out of here. Got one. That might not be as bad. Man, bass. Dang it. Well, I lost my only plug that I've caught fish on today. Well, that's the same plug, it's just a different color. Let's see if this one works. Been using it in the white color. Maybe the chartreuse will work. This water's nice and muddy, so it might work. We'll see. Let's go, guys. Solid coal. Might be the biggest fish of the day, I think. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, baby. How about a 5-inch coal almost? Thank you. Oh, yes. Okay. We need a couple more of those, guys. Let's go. A couple more of those and we're gonna make it interesting. For sure. If we can get a couple more of those or one really nice one, we're gonna make it interesting. I don't know how everybody else is doing, honestly. I haven't checked the standings. I know that everyone I talked to this morning said it was super tough. Everyone I've talked to today said it's super tough. But I'm sure somebody's caught them, and this afternoon bite is obviously turning on. So I'm gonna guess that the bite's turning on better for everybody in the afternoon. But it's hard to say. All we can do is just keep trying to catch them and get rid of these 2 small fish I have. So we're gonna keep trying to catch them. Hit it right at the boat. Got another one. I don't think he's gonna help. 1275, 3/4 of an inch upgrade. All right, now that's the one to get rid of. 17 minutes left, y'all. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. I'm gonna catch another one. I'm gonna catch another one. And that's my mindset right now with 17 minutes left. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that one hurts. Man, that's the first fish I missed all day. 15 minutes left. Dang, I didn't think there was a fish on there. I thought I was tangled up in the branches of this tree top I'm fishing. He wasn't moving. Then all of a sudden he started moving. I knew you could get a good hook in it. Dang. Very big, but it was bigger than 12. 15 minutes. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. We gotta go catch one. We gotta go catch a begging. 5 minutes. Well, guys, that's it for today. Grand Lake, man, what a fun lake. It was definitely one of the funnest lakes I've been on. There's just so much you can do, so much you can pattern, and it keeps you entertained all day. You never have to fish, you know, repetitive stuff, and keep running. running new water all day if you want to. Just an awesome lake. Overall, had a blast. I don't know how we did, but probably not that good. Maybe a top 30, maybe, but I don't know. We had fun anyway. Goal was to catch a limit, and we got a limit. Goal was to catch a limit in every event, and I've caught 3 events, 3 limits. So let's go, guys. Thanks for watching. He ended up taking 22nd out of 76 anglers, so not the greatest day, definitely not the worst day. I really needed to get rid of those 2 small fish and just couldn't get it done. I don't have any regrets or anything like that. You know, if I would have known how to catch bigger fish and get rid of those 2 small fish, I would have done it. But you know, I just I didn't have a pre-fishing day, and if I would have, you know, found that crankbait pattern, could have came back the next day, definitely would have spent a lot more time cranking riprap, because that's how I caught basically all my fish. Just, you know, did what I could with no pre-fish, no experience, just went out there and caught fish, and it was a fun day. Alright, y'all, as promised, last order of business, we're going to go over our total cost for the tournament. We kind of went over it in the beginning, but in total we spent $253 on everything for this tournament. We spent $100 in gas, $100 in entry fees for the 2 tournaments, and $53 on our Airbnb. So that's it, guys. We got the Airbnb, you know, pretty cheap. We split it between 4 guys. Ended up being $53 each. So kept our costs down decently low. I could have not entered that other tournament, which would have been probably a good idea for the for cutting the cost on a tournament that I hadn't pre-fished for. But you know, we had a good time. $253 is what we're out, and we're going to try to come back in the next couple tournaments and try to recuperate some of those losses. But that's where we're at, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe for me.